Happy Monday, Pink Fresh friends. Our new delightful release is live in our online shop, and it is full of new stamps, stencils, dies, and press plates. Let's take a look at the entire release. So let's start with our new background options that we have included in this release. Now, we have come out with a really exciting new press plate background. We're starting with these two fantastic plaid designs. Now, we featured these in our combined live sneak peek this past Tuesday, right here on our YouTube channel. That will be a great video to watch to learn how to use these really uh, innovative and versatile press plates. And then I'm sure we will have continued inspiration using them as well. Now, we have done a press plate because you can use both your BetterPress letterpress system with them, and you can also hot foil. And the way that these two designs work is they are 5.5 by 5.5 inches on each side, so they're a square. They fit on the platform, both the BetterPress and I think every leading hot foil system on the market. We made sure that they would fit. And so all you do is you start by either letterpressing or hot foiling the design one way, and then you just flip it once. And that creates the plaid. So that creates the other stripes for the plaid. And then you go ahead and you either letterpress or hot foil it again. Now, let me show you. This is the diagonal plaid. This is fully letterpressed. So I did these with our premium dye inks. And you just get that really lovely, it's hard to show on camera, but it's got that lovely letterpress feel. It's pressed into that cotton paper. And our inks work beautifully for this technique. Now, this is another fun option. This is letterpress and foiling together. Now, this is with the standard plaid design. So I started by letterpressing first with some ink and then adding the foiling second. I did this technique in the combined live this past Tuesday, so you can definitely see that come to life. Now, I'll show these cards a little bit more in depth later, but here I've foiled. This is standard foiling, and then I actually used the solid hot foil plate to do the leftover foil for this card. And then this is a little bit more of that diagonal plaid with the letterpress, just in different colors. Now, I don't want to leave out this really fantastic stencil set. This is our new overlapping geometrics stencil. You get to create this really modern and fun geometric background. You can use all of the stencils if you want to create this. You can use just a couple. The sky is really the limit on this set. Now, I don't have any samples with this overlapping geometric stencil quite yet, but I am going to I am going to share some projects from our team and our welcomed guests for this release, and you'll get to see this lovely stencil in action. So now let's take a look at two new 4-piece product suites that we're coming out with this month. Up first is Delighted for You. This is a lovely cluster or almost a border of lilies, and then some really fantastic sentiments included on it. Now, the 4-piece product suite offers the 4x6 clear stamp set. You've got a coordinating die set, which cuts out the lilies, and then the 2 sentiments that have the scripted font. You have a 5-piece layering stencil set for coloring in those beautiful flowers. And then we have added a matching press plate set. On the press plate set, you get the flowers, of course, and then those 2 sentiments that also have the coordinating die. So really super fun. When all is said and done, your lilies look colored in like this. Now, here is a card that I created. I used the plaid press plate in the back. That is hard to say. And then I also foiled the Delightful For You image and used the stencils to ink blend it in. Now here is one more sample where I actually just foiled the flowers and left them as is and kept a focus on that letterpress plaid background that I created. So lots of different ways that you can use our sets. I think it's always fun to try out different things, and I thought this one looked really pretty with just that kind of pastel coral outline. Now this one is called Amazing Things. This is also a 4-piece product suite. You have the clear stamp set that has this lovely dainty flower stem on it and a selection of really nice sentiments. Now on the die, you have a die to cut out that stem and then 2 dies to cut out the more scripty, larger sentiments. There is a 5-piece stencil set for coloring in the floral stem. And then we have done a coordinating press plate for this one as well. On this press plate, you get the stem and then the 2 scripted sentiments that also have a coordinating die. So the stencils allow you to color in the image however you want. You've got a lovely option on the back just to give you an idea of what it will look like. But you can color your florals in however you prefer. I've gone ahead on this one and I have colored in the 2 flowers in different colors. Now I know this wouldn't technically happen in nature, but on cards you can really do whatever you want. And then I've gone ahead and I have combined 2 of the sentiments. One is foiled, one is stamped to help bring this lovely card to life. Now let's take a look at some more examples from our team and guests using these 2 beautiful new sets. Take a look at the last 2 really beautiful product suites in this release. First is our Never Give Up product suite. You start with the 4x6 clear stamp set. It's got this really fun and whimsical floral stem included on it, and then some really lovely sentiments. A lot of them are really geared towards thanks and gratefulness, which I love. So there is a die that cuts out the florals, of course, and then you have 2 dies for cutting out the sentiments that have the little bit of a scripted font into it. Now this is a 4-piece stencil set for coloring in the floral images. And then we have added a press plate for this one. This one has just the flowers included on the press plate. Now when all is said and done, your flowers look like this when you've ink blended them in with the stencils, or of course, as is the case with all of the stamp designs that we are releasing today, because they're outlines, you can also color them in with your favorite medium of choice. Now, something that I did on this card today is I didn't do any coloring at all. I wanted to focus on this really fun foiled plaid background that I created with those background plates that I shared earlier in the video. So then, rather than color the flower image in, I went ahead and foiled it in opaque white onto some matching aqua cardstock that coordinates with that background really well. And then I created a custom Mother's Day card. We don't have a ton of themed sentiments here at Pinkfresh Studio, but I thought that the Grateful for All That You Do worked perfectly for my mom, especially a lot of moms, I think. And so I just used one of our alpha die sets to help personalize this card and gear it towards my mom. So really easy to do with our letter sets, and they look lovely on these backgrounds, and just another way to use these flowers without, and you don't have to use the stencils every single time. So finally, this is our final set. This product suite is called Joyful Day. Now, Pinkfresh Studio celebrated 10 years in business this month, which is so exciting. So we did want to come out with a celebration product suite. So this is our take on it this year. It's got that nice modern Pinkfresh Studio spin to it with these lovely branches. This is called Joyful Day, by the way. So the stamp set has this really fantastic set of branches. They're all combined onto one set. You'll notice these two will cut out separately once we get to the die, but they're all merged onto one stamp so that they easily combine with all of the different coordinating product. Now we've got 4 celebration themed sentiments, and there are 2 a little bit more larger scripty ones. So when you make your way over to the die set, you've got a 1-piece die that cuts out all of the greenery or the foliage. And then there are 2 dies to cut out those larger sentiments. Now, this is also a 4-piece stencil set for coloring in the leaf. And then we did include a coordinating or a matching press plate set. You've got the leaves, and then you have those 2 larger sentiments as well that coordinate with the dies. When all is said and done, you can do whatever you want in terms of colors with this fun set. It's modern, it's versatile, and we hope that you love it as much as we do. I have a couple of cards to share with this one. So I went with Dad, or a Father's Day card on this one to kind of coordinate with my Mother's Day card over here. I focused on the Joyful Day greenery because I thought those felt a little bit more masculine than the flowers. And then once again, I customized the sentiment to gear it towards a dad. You could change that out for anyone, really. And then used one of just the more secondary sentiments to help finish this card off. Once again, I foiled these and then solid foiled the remaining foil to help create that really leafy flourish. Now, I went ahead and created another card with the leftovers that I had from all of the cards that I created. So for this one, we have the solid foiled piece from Joyful Day, which is so fun. We have this lovely heat embossed sentiment from the Never Give Up set here. And then, of course, the little remnant I had left of that diagonal plaid letterpress background that I created with the press plate. Now let's take a look at some more examples using these 2 new collections from our team and guests. That is a look at our entire delightful release that is now live and available for purchase in our online shop. We've got a really inspiring blog hop going on today where you get to see more inspirational projects featuring this lovely new release. Plus, there are a ton of giveaways happening along that blog hop. It'll be linked in the video description below, and you definitely you will want to check it out. We have a grand prize giveaway right here on this video. Just let us know in the comments what your favorites are from this release, and keep in mind, I didn't say you had to pick just one. Well, we hope that you love this fun, delightful release as much as we do, and we can't wait to see what you create with your favorites. Have a great day.